Navigating the crypto space can be difficult, especially if you're brand new to it. And I'd like to offer any kind of help that I can, especially to those of you that are new here, with anything that I can, especially through experience, because I've been in this space since 2017. I know my way around pretty well, and I pretty much keep up with this space on a daily basis. So, with that being said, I want to welcome y'all to the Go Getter Crypto Club. My name is Romeo, but y'all can call me Ro, and I'll get this going. It's just going to be pretty much an introduction video into the Go Getter Crypto Club and give y'all a little bit of history about how I got started into Bitcoin and why I stand behind it 100%. So, I am a Navy veteran. I was in from 2000 to 2005. And obviously, that's during the time that 9/11 happened, and also during the time when the United States invaded Iraq and Afghanistan. And this plays a huge role into how I discovered Bitcoin and why I stand behind it 100%. So, fast forward to 2008, we moved to New Mexico, and I meet one of my best friends in the world, Joe, who is a Marine veteran. And we start talking to other veterans, and oh boy, I was just blown away by some of these stories because they talk about the realities of what they dealt with being in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it's heartbreaking. You know, it makes you angry, all kinds of emotions. But anyway, this led me to start doing research on why we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan. And that's where I discovered all kinds of stuff. And I'm not going to get into those details because that rabbit hole was 4 years deep. I just want to give y'all the basics of what made me stand behind Bitcoin 100%. And the two main things that I discovered that still to this day play a really big role in the world are central banks and the international companies that kind of run the world. Anyway, this also led me to discover the Libertarian Party here in the United States, and I was just curious, and I subscribed to some of the newsletters, and one newsletter in particular, they would send out all kinds of advice, but on one in particular in 2011, they sent out one that talked about Bitcoin, and I completely blew it off. I was just like, okay, it's the internet doing its internet thing, whatever. Well, fast forward to 2013, they send out, well, first of all, during that time, 2011, at that time, the price of Bitcoin was between $13 and $14. Well, fast forward to 2013, and they send out another newsletter talking about Bitcoin, but this time the price is around $200, and that kind of makes my ears perk up, like, oh, okay, this thing's doing something, but I still blew it off. Well, fast forward to 2017, and this time when I checked Bitcoin, the price is around $2,400 to $2,500. That's when I was like, okay, completely blown away. And at that time, I thought to myself, okay, there's something to this. This thing is bigger than what I initially thought. So I started digging into it a little bit more, and it's the first time that I read it. This was in June 2017. It's the first time I read the Bitcoin white paper, which, by the way, every single one of y'all should, so that y'all can get a good foundation on why Bitcoin is important and how it works. Anyway, I start getting into it. I bought like my first $50 or $100 worth of Bitcoin, and then I'm just like in it. I'm immersed. I start looking into it through different channels, YouTube, Twitter. I don't know what else I was getting into at that time, but basically I'm just trying to get as much info about the crypto industry as I could at that time. And obviously, I haven't looked back since. Um, I love it. I think this industry is only going to get bigger and stronger, and it's going to require for everyone out there that's going to get into it to get educated and to understand how it ties into the rest of the world. This is something that will be helpful, I think, in the long run for everyone. And hopefully, I can help y'all on y'all's journey. And maybe we can help each other because I'm not going to know everything, but I will give you the knowledge that I do know and the wisdom of what I've learned throughout this time. Hopefully, keep y'all secure and safe from scammers and other questionable things because we're getting into the part of the cycle where things are about to get crazy and the scams will get out of control, and I don't want y'all to get caught up in those scams. So maybe at some point when I have quite a few more subscribers, followers, I'll start doing some lives and I can start answering questions in real time. But until then, I would really appreciate y'all giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. And hopefully, I can get y'all some more good info. I do like to talk or keep up with the macro perspective, so I'll probably be talking about that. And I do like to keep up with some of the altcoins and shit coins that are out there. But you'll see as I start posting more videos and then I get to know y'all as an audience, we'll get that going. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for checking out the video, and hopefully I will see y'all again on the next one. Thanks.